Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the start of the season from Wood County, the city of Parkersburg. We are allowed to welcome the Parkersburg Big Reds. Our starting five tonight for Parkersburg is at guard, number 1, at 5'4", Long Flanagan. At guard, at 5'6", 5'7", number 2, Adriana Medina. At guard forward at 5'8", number 3, Francis E. Guys, sorry, guys. And at guard, number 24, Sophia Lott. And at center, at 5'10", number 40, Kennedy Porter, and our head coach, Chris Murray. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on the Minute Maids. Starting at guard, at 5'1", number 1, Peyton Goodwin. Starting at guard, at 5'2", number 10, Palin Hinko. Starting at guard at 5'8", number 11, Ella Pinckney. Starting at forward at 5'9", number 23, Alexis Paget. And starting at 5'9", number 43, Adelaide Carter. And head coach, Joe Nichols. Fouls on 23 for Jay. That's her first. Fouls on number 2, Bush. That's her first. Possession error, White. Possession error, Red. Fouls on number 11, Team D. That's her first. Possession error, White. Kentucky has a set. Basketball forward. Fouls on number one. That's her second. Fouls on Hinkle, Parkersburg. Fouls on 24. That's her first. I want to remind you, Rose County Maids, road games are coming up. Their next game is at Gilbert County. Following that, they will be at Bridgeport Senior High School, and then at Preston High School. They return home on December 18th. The Parkersburg. Come on, again, 3. Fouls on number 40, Porter. That's her first.
I think it's coming from my phone. Hey, I think I got it working. Yeah. Can you hear me? What? I think I got it working. I think so. Can the viewers at home let me know if you can hear us? Oh, it's working? Alright. Well, after all the technical difficulties and wanting to throw stuff out the windows that don't open, we got our voices working, so you can hear us. Not going our way so far as Egress sets a screen. Pinckney hands it out to Goodwin for 3. Too hard on that one as Vincent tries to get possession back, and Parkersburg will take it down the floor. That was a wide open shot for Porter underneath, and that'll make it 26-8 for Parkersburg as Paget takes it down on the wing, hands it out to Vincent for 3. That's up. Bounces out. Special shout out to Jane as Maids will call timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back momentarily.
We're going down. We got this show on.
We'll give you a little game preview.
Maids are back with a brand new floor in place. They open up their season Wednesday at 7:30 against the Parkersburg Lady Indians. Last year, the Maids started off their season with a win streak of 11 games, while also knocking off the defending state champions, North Marion. The Maids are coming off a historic season in which they finished 24-4, while also making the first girls basketball state championship appearance in our school's history. The Maids' signature press and three-point shooting offense allowed them to roll past their opponents with ease. Parkersburg is coming off their most successful season since 2020. They finished 20-5.
Goodwin will take it out around the wing, hands it off to Paget underneath for Goodwin. She's fouled. There'll be 2 shots for her coming up. Well, we don't have Zane Stewart with me tonight, but we do have Zane Stewart's over at Buchanan for wrestling meet as Peyton Goodwin makes her first. Goodwin makes both of hers, and Parkersburg will be right back at fast break play as they were in the first quarter. Goodwin hands it off to Paget. Paget will look to drive underneath. She'll hand it out to Hinkle, and Hinkle will throw it out of bounds, looking for Paget. It'll be inbounds for the Big Reds. Good one on the inbound. She'll hand it out to Paget. She was wide open for the shot, but decided to hand it back to Goodwin. Now Goodwin at the top of the key will hand it off to Adelaide Curry. Hinkle. Maids are working the ball around in the pick and roll offense with screens. Goodwin will drive, hand it out to too hard on the shot. And possession will go to the Maids. Here with 4:50 left in the second quarter. Big Reds look to be in a 2-3 zone. These Maids are trying to work the ball around. Paget will drive underneath, and that basket's good. By Medina. I think that's how you say that. Medina will cover her own ball around half court, and Parkersburg will look to set offense. And
some notable players for the Big Red are number 1, Warren Flanagan, number 3, Francis Geis, 24, Seppi Lott, number 40, Kennedy Carter.
ball bounced back out for Pinckney. She got her own rebound. As Goodwin's shot bounces out, Lott will look to carry it up the floor for the Big Reds. She'll look to set the offense. Peyton Goodwin on the fast break. She'll take that on her own, and that'll be good for 2. The Maids need to keep up this tempo to slow down the Big Reds. The ball was looking to be stolen from Flanagan. She tried to get her own rebound, but Peyton Hinkle to get the rebound. She'll hand it off to Goodwin, mid-range jumper. Hands it out to Pinckney for 3. Bounces off the back iron. And Parkersburg Big Reds will have it wide open underneath. And timeout for the Big Reds. So we'll finish the game preview that I gave you a second ago. Coming up momentarily.
Maids are back with a brand new floor in place. They open up their season Wednesday at 7:30 against the Parkersburg Lady Indians. Last year, the Maids started off their season with a win streak of 11 games, while also knocking off the defending state champions, North Marion. The Maids are coming off a historic season in which they finished 24-4, while also making the first girls basketball state championship appearance in our school's history. The Maids' signature press and three-point shooting offense allowed them to roll past their opponents with ease. Parkersburg is coming off their most successful season since 2020. They finished 20-5 and came up short in the regional final against Huntington. Both teams will be looking for a returning player to step up in the scoring department, as both.
Yep. Pinckney takes it up the floor for the Maids. She'll look to hand it off to Goodwin. Maids are working around the wing as Pinckney for 3. She gets her own rebound, and Big Reds will take it down the floor again.
Number 5, Benson. Three-pointer by Ava Deli Godfrey.
Pinckney at the top of the key. Vincent barely kept a hold of it. And Joe will call another timeout with 1:42, so we'll get you the attendance PSA coming at you.
Fans, just like showing up to cheer on our Minutemen and Maids, showing up to school is a slam dunk for success. Did you know students with good attendance perform better in the classroom and beyond?
In Lewis County schools, every minute matters, just like every play on the court. Whether you're hitting the books or hitting the game-winning shot, being present sets you up for victory.
Parents, guardians, and students, let's make attendance a priority. Together, we can ensure every student in Lewis County schools is on a path to greatness.
Remember, every minute matters. Go Minutemen!
Well, we're back from the little attendance of PSA. Something new. I haven't seen it.
Laura Flanagan sitting down for the first time this game. That could be good.
That too was short. The Big Reds will rebound the ball here with 1:30 here in this first half of action. Maids look to also be in 2-3 zone with Egress as center. That was a nice job staying and straight up there.
Good spot by Egress.
This foul will either be on Pinckney or Goodwin. That's Goodwin.
Foul number 1, good one. That's her second.
Sophie Watt at the line right now, shot 56% from the line last year.
That was a nice job by Paget not to get the lane violation. We've seen that in the JV game. Parkersburg also looked to be in the pick and roll with screens. As that shot underneath for the board is no good. Pinckney drives up the floor. She'll hand it out to Hinkle. Now Goodwin. Goodwin will look to drive. Floater short. Back out to Pinckney. She'll set the offense. Goodwin looked to drive. She was fouled. That'll be an inbounds on the baseline.
Laura Flanagan checking back in for the Big Red.
And looked like Goodwin on the inbounds, but it's going to be Pinckney instead. Dusty said it was for the corner three. Paget underneath, that's good. It's going to be some much needed momentum going into halftime, possibly.
Paget has 6 from the game.
And that is your half. Your score, Parkersburg Big Reds 37, and the Maids 16 going into the half. As there's your Maids going into the locker room for the half. And there's your head coach, Joe Nichols. We'll have a 10-minute timeout, or halftime, not timeout. 10 minutes for a timeout would be a lot.
That would be a little much, but
But, going back to that quarter three thing, I thought of Family Guy, Peter Griffin playing the game with Cleveland, and, what just happened? The huddle camera went down. Well, yep. I'd say something happened, but anyways, quarter three. I don't know. I'll give you something to watch.
Why are you leaving, friend?
Hey kid, I want your lunch money now. No,
I didn't do anything to you. I didn't do anything.
No!
Leave me alone.
Give it
Please, this
now!
happened last week. Same time, I don't have any money.
Don't bully.
What's up, dude? Yeah, you do. You have it every day.
I don't have
I
money.
see you paying every day.
I got money. I don't got anything!
Come on, into your pockets. Hey, get up, man. Don't bully.
Don't bully, guys. It's not cool.
Stop!
I want to make this very apparent.
Mr. Dick is broke.
You really make me
You
mad.
look at his shoes. He can't even afford Adidas. Like, listen, we're on the stop. Freaking nerd.
Nerd.
I can't do anything.
You're a
I do it
nerd.
every day.
No bullying in these classrooms.
Yeah, buddy, not a bully. Bullying is for clowns. Don't be a clown. About time, where you been?
I'm sorry, I
Were you
was.
talking to another guy? I don't, whatever. Let's go, we're gonna be late for the party. Why are you drinking that? Like, actually drink. Like, for real.
I don't want to drink tonight.
I don't care. What are you doing? I can't eat. Let's go, Charles.
I don't know what the problem is, bro. She's so wasted, dude. Fucking fell all over on the table, bro. Knocked down my cup home.
Oh, no, stop. I don't want this. No, stop. I don't.
Swipe setting down, go back to your position, please. All right.
Well, we're back from halftime.
Hopefully the Minute Maids can come back.
Get something, find something. Let's see if the Maids can cut down in this 21-point deficit.
Paget was receiving some medical treatment during half. Looks to be her right hand.
Porter
finger.
underneath. She got fouled. That's going to be and one. Well, that's definitely not how you want to start the half.
No, not really. Ford averaged 56% from the line last season. Led the team in rebounds.
Porter got the and one shot. Pressuring Pinckney hard.
Pinckney lost the ball.
And Parkersburg on the fast breaks. Good for
Geist. Francis Geist, the sophomore.
good one. Hands it off to Paget right here on this far side, close side wing. In the corner, stolen. Back the other way for the Maids. That's Medina on the layup.
Only senior on this whole team for the Big Reds.
Hand out to Hinkle. That's going to stay with the Maids. If she would go to the inbounds. Pinckney looks to drive. She'll hand it off to Hinkle in the corner. Maids are working the corner with Paget. Paget will pivot, shoot, and it'll go to bounce. And Big Reds will get it.
On a different note, WVU basketball men's and women's have been doing pretty good.
They really impressed me. The men's really impressed me last week.
Beating number 3 in the country, Gonzaga.
Yes.
With ease. In overtime. 3 overtime games in a row.
Yeah.
Not something you see very often. Steal by Curry.
Nice turnover.
Goodwin drives. Puts it up.
It's going to be out of bounds. Possession, Big Reds. Oh. It's going to be Porter underneath. Hands it out. Three's no good. Offensive rebound. Three from Gaddy's no good.
Gaddy.
It's going to be a foul on Sophie Lott. Oh.
Jinx.
It's going to be over and back for Hinkle. It's going to be another Maids turnover. Flanagan's going to drive underneath. Her shot's good. Layup's good.
Flanagan led the team in points last year and assists.
At least for people that's on the team this year. If I'm not mistaken, there was a senior that led last year. But Porter picking up another Maids turnover. And that's going to be
Medina.
Going to have Eliza Bush and Addie Curry checking in. It's going to be a foul on Parkersburg. It's going to be Flanagan. How many fouls does Flanagan have at this point?
2, I'm pretty sure.
Flanagan has 2. Good one to inbounds to egress underneath. That's good.
I was about to say, that's a Curry.
Oh,
Curry bucket.
that looks like egress from here. Yeah. Porter wide open shot underneath.
She is 12 on the game. Good step back.
That was Porter on the rebound, I think. Flanagan, wide open three's good.
Wow. Flanagan has, is that 11? Flanagan and Porter leading all scorers. 11 and 12.
Bush was blocked by Geis. And that's going to be Medina for three. That's too
Not quite.
hard. It's Flanagan for three. That's going to bounce out. Porter,
Rebounds.
no
It's
good. Bush.
with the rebound. Good one. Brings it up the court.
She was fouled.
Fouled by Medina.
That's Flanagan.
Oh, no, that was Flanagan.
Well, I don't know if you can tell a little bit of a difference from last year, especially to the floor and things, but, you know,
Yeah.
we got a little bit of different floor. A big shout out goes to Hope Gas for that, as Geis layups no good.
Pinckney grabs the rebound, brings it up the court, out to Hinkle for three. Not quite.
Paget with the rebound. Good.
Jay with the layup.
Well, their Maids are down 33 with 3 minutes left in this third quarter.
Paget is 8 tonight.
And that's going to be a charge on Flanagan. That's Flanagan's third foul. That's Parkersburg's fourth of the quarter. One more foul will send the Maids to the foul line.
Deli Gotti checks in for Flanagan. Hinkle to Pinckney to Paget.
Now egress. They look to set the screen.
Oh, Pinckney, three.
Nice handoff for three.
Corner, three. Five points for Pinckney tonight.
Parkersburg was looking to play with some tempo there. Geis will look to drive. She's going to get fouled. That's going to be on egress.
How many does Egress have? How many does Egress have fouls? That's her first.
Medina to inbounds. Nice
Egress,
turnover. And not so fast.
Never mind. Good effort. Deli Gotti out to Medina. Passes it to Geis. To Medina again. They did not give us a 22 on their roster. So
My bad.
Don't know who that is.
I didn't figure we would get a roster this deep, but that was Porter. Let's get one real quick.
Wow. Porter is 14 on the night.
Pinckney was calling for a screen, but she went the other way, hands it off to Goodwin for three.
Second three of the night for the Maids. For Goodwin. Goodwin has 11. Double dribble on Geist.
I'm telling you, that was some good defense there on the double team for the turnover right there.
Maids having a solid third quarter. Oh, jeez. Wait. Rebound by Hinkle to Biget. Ah,
Paintney hands it off to Goodwin for three. Ah,
almost. Mm-hmm.
22 is Harvey. We got a roster now.
Harvey. All right, cool.
Porter underneath is foul. That's going to be 2 shots for her.
Second one on Egress, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the Maids' third foul
Once again,
in the quarter.
Porter shot 60% last year. Sinks the first one.
But anyways, getting back to the floor, how they done the renovations. Special thanks goes to Hope Gas. They done a dedication before the game started. Read some donors, sponsors of the Maids. Dedicated them as well. So the game tonight was also dedicated for the Hope Gas employees and the supporters, sponsors, donors of the Maids. So Porter with the rebound.
Goodwin rebound. In some trouble. Well, is that a...
And that is the end of the third as your score. Parkersburg Big Reds 56, Maids 26. Well, we are part of Channel 3, so
Yeah.
let's give you a little
Ads.
let's give you a little look into
PSAs.
Channel 3.
And we are back. Big Red getting the ball. To Lot. Then to Geist. Shot by Geist. No good. Rebound Paget.
Paget looks to
Turnover
playing it up the
Goodwin.
floor and turnover. It's going to be possession. Big Reds.
Parkersburg is ranked number 6 in Quad A. Your Minute Maids are ranked number 3 in Triple A. Yeah. Over and back. Or, no, probably not. Alright. Maids ball.
Paget to end bounce from the sideline. Ankle to the bench. Could you tell who checked in?
Bush.
Okay.
I believe. Goodwin to Curry to Pinkney. Screen Curry. Paget with the drive.
Work
Out
the
to
corner.
Curry. 3. Nope on a rope.
I've never heard that one, but rebound. Geis looking to drive, take it herself. Floaters, no good, but she was fouled on the shot. 2 shots coming her way. It's going to be a foul on Bush. I think that's her first.
Only one on Bush.
That's her second.
Second. Two's better than three. So,
And one's better than two, so
yeah.
she got both of them.
Golf. Bush to Paget. Back to Bush. Blocked by Geis. Geis bringing it up for the Big Red. To Flanagan.
Set the offense.
Out to Lott. Screen by Porter. Lott takes it. Goes nowhere.
2-3 zone here for the Maids, and that's
Good defense by the Maids right there.
5-second call for the Big Reds as Pinckney will drive it up the floor, hand it off to Paget right around the top of the key. Now to Bush. Now Paget driving underneath.
Oh. Almost. Maids ball.
Bounced off the back iron. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be inbounds for the Maids. Here with 6 minutes left.
6 minutes left in the game, and people are just now showing up. That's interesting. Oh. Tom Brady looking throw out there. Close but no cigar. Pinckney bringing it up. Paget. Out to Egress.
Top of the key. Now working the corner with Goodwins. Driving.
Ooh.
Bounces, and that's going to be a offensive foul on Egress. That's what, third or fourth?
I think that's 3. Yes. Hey, that means she's working hard then.
Flanagan hands it out to Porter. Floater, no good. She gets her own rebound. And they're going to call travel.
Medina checking in for Lott.
Egress at the top of the key.
Good pass. Oh, my jeepers creepers.
She looks for Goodwin. Oh.
Porter subbing out.
Pinckney was guarding the inbounds. Flanagan's floater's good on the fast break.
Flanagan has some pretty cool shoes, if you ask me.
You know, I think this is probably the most fun things I've had to laugh at, probably in a booth in all my time doing this. Yeah, yeah, true.
All right.
Flanagan's 3.
Flanagan is 13 tonight. I bet you Joe's going to have him running some laps tomorrow.
That's going to be a pushing foul on Goodwin.
How many does Goodwin have?
Third.
The big 3.
That gives the Maids 3 fouls in the quarter. 2 more will send the Big Reds to the foul line.
Ooh, steal by Pinckney. Running up to Pinckney, layup on the board. Curry steal. Up. Wow.
It's going to be a foul.
Holy smokes. What was
Oh,
that?
that's going to be a foul on Curry.
Who's third? Curry has 3. The board with the shot. No good.
Rebound Curry.
Pinkney taking it up the court.
I'll call Goodwin to hand it off. Bush out on the corner.
Trap.
Underneath
Curry.
Curry.
Down. Oh. Pass to no one.
Flanagan. Fouled, and that's going to be and 1.
Oh. Jeez Louise. How many does? Good one is 4 fouls. Wow. Well. Whew. First game on the new court. Not looking great.
Not what we expected.
Not a great game to dedicate to Hope Gas, but
Gais, I think, up the floor
Gais?
herself.
wow. Could be going worse. They could have 75, but Curry with her own rebounds. Misses twice. Flanagan up to 34. That is
Lively.
Gracie Lively, the junior. Goodwin brings it up. Out to Paget. Drives behind the back. Saucing her up. Pass to JP out.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say he about to got a haircut or a bullet.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes. Oh,
I bet that wasn't on JP's 2024 bingo card.
I would guess not. Flanagan misses.
Rebound
Thankfully.
Paget.
Yeah.
Underneath
What is she
Egress.
What is she defending? Oh,
Gais underneath.
guys,
Good.
the sauce. Wow. Egress
Bounces in and out.
misses again.
Medina.
Ankle rebound to Pinkney. They are, you can tell they're very
Pinkney
tired.
looks to drive.
This does not seem to be a great game for the Minute Maids. Don't know why we scheduled Quad A for our season opener, but foul on Flanagan. Number 4. Take her out. Well, score a few more buckets, cut the lead to 35 maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Shoot it. Oh, never mind.
You sound about like me right now watching WVU basketball sometimes. Except, I'm kind of filtering myself from outbursting like that. You know,
Parkersburg puts in their JV squad. Maybe
yeah,
we could
they
get some
did.
buckets here. Quote Brady Skinner, JV Warriors assemble. Egress cuts. Doesn't get the ball past her. Hinkle, 3-ball. No cash money. Egress, rebound. Push A. Oh.
Jay drives. Nice!
Heck
Nice
of a
way to close
bucket.
out the game.
Heck of a bucket.
That
Jay with a
got her.
double-double.
Yeah.
And points and what? Rebounds. Points and rebounds.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Well,
That's your game, folks.
big
32-point loss. Not as bad as 62. I don't know, lost by that much, but
Well, that's the game. Parkersburg, Big Reds, 69.
they're a top 10 quad A school though, so
You're
we're not
Lewis,
against anyone easy.
Lewis County Minute Maids 30. As we finish this evening's game off, I'd like to give a special thanks to the 6 man on the floor, the cheerleaders, led by at least Moneypenny. The JRTC color guard with the presentation of flags. They're led by Sergeant Linger. The fans attending tonight's game.
People watching.
And the production crew, the LCN production crew. You had Brody Skinner keeping stats for us tonight.
Yep.
Emily Gum running the computer for you all tonight.
Yep.
We had Izzy Doulier running camera on the floor.
Floor camera. Assisted by Miss White.
Yep. Is
Oh,
in charge.
Thank you.
You have myself, Caden Smith, and
Myself, Owen DeBar. First ever broadcast.
well, we had some hiccups probably first half. That was miserable on our end. But if you enjoyed the second half, be sure to spread the word. And
side, we could have lost by 40, but we didn't.
We'll see you next week.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Peace out, Minute Nation, Lewis County.